The sun dipped below the jagged peaks, casting long shadows as I leaned my Honda motorcycle into the first curve. The air, crisp and carrying the scent of pine, filled my lungs. This was it, the escape I'd been craving, a solo ride into the heart of the mountains. I'd packed light a tent, some basic supplies, and enough fuel to get me through a few days. The road, initially smooth, began to twist and climb. The scenery was breathtaking, but I was focused. On the next turn, the next challenge. The rumble of the engine was the only sound, a constant companion in the vast emptiness. Then it happened. A sharp turn, a patch of loose gravel, and the front wheel lost traction. I wrestled with the handlebars, adrenaline surging. The bike skidded, throwing me to the side of the road. I landed hard, the wind knocked out of me. When I could finally breathe, a throbbing pain in my ankle told me I wasn't getting up easily. As the sun continued to descend, the temperature plummeted. The silence, once comforting, now felt menacing. I assessed the situation. My bike was damaged. My ankle was swollen and I was miles from anywhere. Survival mode kicked in. First, shelter. Using branches in my tarp, I fashioned a makeshift lean-to, a small sanctuary against the encroaching cold. Next, fire. With numb fingers, I gathered dry leaves and twigs, my lighter, proving to be a lifeline. The flames flickered to life, a small beacon of hope in the gathering darkness. The night was a battle against the cold and the pain. I rationed my supplies, each bite carefully considered. The sounds of the forest, the rustling of leaves, the distant howls amplified the isolation. Sleep was fitful, punctuated by the throbbing in my ankle and the gnawing fear of the unknown. As the first rays of dawn pierced through the trees, I knew I had to act. Staying put meant succumbing to the elements. I had to find help. With a makeshift crutch fashioned from a fallen branch, I began the arduous trek. Each step was a victory, each agonizing movement a testament to the will to survive. The road, my initial escape, was now my only hope. Hours blurred into a haze of pain and determination. Just as despair threatened to consume me, a distant sound, the rumble of an engine, broke through the silence. A truck, appearing like a mirage, rounded the bend. The driver, a kind-faced man, stopped without hesitation. He helped me into the cab, his face etched with concern. I told him my story, the words tumbling out in a rush. He listened patiently, then drove me to the nearest town. Looking back, the mountains held a new significance. The ride had transformed from an escape to a trial by fire, a harsh lesson in the fragility of life and the resilience of the human spirit. The Honda, now fixed, sits in my garage. It's a constant reminder of the day I rode into the mountains and learned what it truly meant to survive.